Happy Monday, guys. It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So listen, we have to go over the stock market today. Go figure, right? We're going to break down the indexes and a couple companies, some stocks I'm watching, a couple earnings reports as well from this morning. But first, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Come on, guys, and join the free email stock newsletter. That is linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So it's about 11 a.m. on the East Coast on this beautiful Monday morning well, I guess it's not afternoon yet, but either way, it's a nice day. Finally, man, the weather here in New Jersey is getting nice. It's that time of the year, baby. Let me know in the comments, by the way, where you're watching this video from. I'm actually very curious. But across the board right now in the stock market, we're kind of all over the place. The S&P's up barely 0.03%, so pretty much at break even. Same with actually QQQ's now down a little bit, down about 0.25%, but not too much in the red. The Dow's up around 0.3%, and the Russell is up the most right now, up almost 0.5%. As the VIX is up 1.6%, trading at 25 points. Not the best day for the stock market so far, but certainly not the worst. You know, we're pretty much flat, kind of teeter-tottering, a little green, little red. Nothing too crazy really is going on right now. And we saw the futures market last night was slightly in the red. So the fact that now we're green on the Dow and the Russell after being in the red last night, that's a good sign. And we'll see if the S&P and QQQ follow suit here over the course of the day. Maybe those go green as well. But at this point, man, you can't complain, really, considering the stock market is up a ton off the lows. We're up around 15% off the lows on SPY, and QQQ is up like 17% off the lows. Let me double check this for you all. Yeah, about 18%. So the fact that we're down a little bit today, slightly on the S&P and QQQ, you can't complain, especially because we have earnings this week. So, of course, there's going to be some anxiety in the stock market, whatever you want to call it, because we have Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, and Meta, to name a few companies, all reporting earnings later this week. So, it's almost like the calm before the storm. Are you guys ready? I know I'm ready. I'm getting ready, at least. I'm super pumped. It's going to be a big week. So we're up on the Russell, the Dow. Not too bad. The S&P, NASDAQ, all right, we're down a little bit. Not the end of the world. And we're still trading above both moving averages on QQQ and on SPY on the 4-hour time frame, which is good, at least for now. You know, that's a good sign considering the fact that we haven't traded above these moving averages in like 2.5 months. So let's just say we're going in the right direction, right? So let me cover now some stocks, some companies, some earnings from this morning. We had Domino's Pizza, which I know College Stas loved. Domino's Pizza. I barely ever have it anymore these days, but back in college, man, oh man, me and my buddies would go crazy on Domino's at the worst times possible, too. It's not like we'd have it at like 5 o'clock for dinner, right? We'd have it at like 1 a.m., which is an awful time to have a copious amount of calories, but let's just say that's how it used to be back in the college days, right? After a night out, blah, 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 you'd get Domino's Pizza. I remember they had a deal back then where it'd be like $6 and you get a medium pizza, you get your own dessert, and I think a cheesy bread as well. It's like they had an insane deal back then. And whenever I think of Domino's, I think of just how many times we would just crush it at like midnight to 3 a.m., that window of time. And it definitely took a toll on the body. Let's just say that. But Domino's, they reported earnings this morning. The company reported earnings per share of $4.33, which beat the $4.07 expected, but sales missed. 1.11 billion versus 1.13 billion expected. So mixed bag earnings out of Domino's. Not seeing anything on guidance, or let's see, anything else really in general. It looks like here tariffs won't materially impact Domino's profit, according to the CFO, which is good. Looks like Domino's profit falls short of estimates as U.S. sales drop and margins shrink. So I guess their margins are shrinking slightly. And looks like looks like here Q1 operating margin shrinks as lower income consumers feel the pinch. So yeah, that's for sure. I mean, lower income consumers, if they're feeling the pinch, and a lot of lower income consumers go to Domino's, that might not be the best for Domino's. But how much of a pinch, if you will, are they feeling? I mean, is it enough to not go to Domino's as a whole? I don't know. Are we there yet? I don't know. But either way, the stock looks pretty good on the charts. We're clearly now trading at a multi-month high at about $490 to $500. This is where we're at now. We hit that point in the end of February. Also back in November, December time, we hit about $490, $500. So this spot needs to break, guys. Very big resistance on DPZ. And we have, clear higher lows being made into that resistance. We have a cup and handle. You guys see it right here on DPZ. Pretty nice. But we just got to break 500. If 500's able to break, man, hey, maybe I'll celebrate by going on a little Domino's bender and reliving the college days a little bit. I haven't had this pizza in a very long time. Funny thing is, I've had, what's the other one? Papa John's. I go back and forth. Sometimes I used to think, all right, Domino's is better than Papa John's. Papa John's is better than Domino's. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But I actually had Papa John's within the last year, 2-3 years. But Domino's, man, I cannot remember the last time I've had Domino's. But yeah, that's Domino's for you. Now I'm getting hungry. Maybe I want some Domino's now. But yeah, the next one is MGM. MGM Resorts. Wait, did they not report today? Did I get tricked? Oh my goodness, man. I got tricked. I thought they were this morning. What the heck? Did they switch their earnings date or something? I guess they're not today. Either way, they're on Wednesday, MGM Resorts, so keep your eyes on them. Whoopsie daisy, guys. A little error there on my part. But we can see the stock is starting to turn around here. We're breaking out of the moving averages for the first time in a couple of months, and we're about to potentially get a golden cross, which might be coming here pretty soon on MGM Resorts. So keep your eyes on that stock. Let me see just in general some movers right now on my watch list. We have Macy's stock moving, which I haven't talked about in a long time, and rightfully so. This stock is downtrending, not looking good at all. We hit the single digits a couple of weeks ago, but Macy's is up 3% today. WBD's also moving, which is Warner Brothers Discovery. This broke out a couple of months ago. We covered it at the $12, $11 mark. Now we've tanked, obviously, as the market in general took a beating earlier this month. WBD got back to the $7, $8 window, which is kind of where we're at now, heading into earnings on, let's see, the 8th of May, so coming up pretty soon here. And WBD, guys, hey, uptrend looks like it's still holding. We have a lot of ground to cover here. Maybe if they crush earnings, maybe, just maybe, we could be playing in this window right here. I'm eyeing that up moving forward on WBD. We also have companies like Carnival Cruise Line making a move today, 2% in the green for Carnival. This one's actually interesting, man. The uptrend's holding on the year chart. The 3-year chart looks really good. Look at this, man. We hit $28, pulled down to about 18, 19. Now the uptrend's holding, right? And if we start really breaking out on this 4-hour chart, let's say we start taking out 19, 19.50, $20, this could really start to move, 20 plus, and that's where the real breakout could be coming on CCL. So I'm eyeing that one up for a trade. Looks like what else is moving today? Rivian's moving. RIVN, which is really starting to make a move here. Not fully breaking out, but we are above the moving averages heading into earnings early in May, on the 6th of May. And I'm thinking, hey, if we take out this high from the early days of April, we hit about 1320, 1330. That's the high from 3-4 weeks ago. If we're able to get out of there, this could take off like no other. 1450 plus is where Rivian could be going in the short term. And let me quickly see what stocks are not looking good today. Oh, wow. NVIDIA's down 3%. I wonder why NVIDIA's down 3%. Coinbase is down 2.5% on the day. Couple other down movers. Palantir, Applied Materials. So NVIDIA stock falls. Huawei breakthrough won't help. Yeah, I think Huawei, they're making some chips over there in China. We covered that recently. Yeah, I'll make a video on NVIDIA later today, so make sure you all subscribe, follow along for more content. And I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I don't want to drag it on too much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, let me know where you're watching this video from. I'm super curious. Drop that in the comments. And join the free email stock newsletter. Check out my Patreon as well if you guys want. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing in my real money portfolio, that is linked down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers. Have a great rest of your day.